Want a Warlock card review? I'll give you a goddamn Warlock card review. It's time to review Perils in Paradise Warlock's cards. First up, we have Death Knight Taurus card. That is obviously in Warlock. Its name is Summon a Dark Marrow. Summon a Dark Marrow is a 4 mana 4/4. Your Death Rattles trigger twice, and after you play a Death Rattle minion, destroy it. Reminder, Taurus cards means that with this in the deck, you can add Death Knights, Perils in Paradise cards to your deck, except their Taurus cards. You can only have one Taurus in the deck. So, your Death Rattles trigger twice. After you play a Death Rattle minion, destroy it. How does that work with ours? Well, first and foremost, we only have one Death Rattle in the new cards. That is Sacrificial Imp. Death Rattle, if it's your turn, summon a 6/6 Imp with Taunt. Now, what's interesting about if it's your turn is that it used to be if it's your opponent's turn for a lot of these effects. If it's your turn, means that it's inclined for the opponent to trade it off. So you need to play Sacrificial Imp and then kill it on that turn. Wow, it's like the Warlock card was made for that. Warlock has a few Death Rattle cards. Some would be hard to play on the same turn. But Barrel of Sludge is a classic that we've had dominate the meta before. So Disposable Assistant would be pretty good. Getting multiple of those go off. Well, added to the hand. You've got Geode for draw. Not the biggest effect. Excavate Warlock could be a little bit more of a thing if you're excavating the treasures with Drill Fists that much easier. You can start stealing even more health from your opponent. You'd have to pre-set up something with Fellfire Bonfire, but you've got big effects like Wretched Queen and Dread Lord. And if you're really feeling a bit fruity, you can go for maybe some kind of Rin kill. Both players draw 2 cards, destroy 2 cards, discard 2 cards, destroy the top of the deck. Classic Rin tomfoolery, but I don't think that would be a thing. Now, Death Knight adds some things that could make this interesting. We have Brittle Bone Buccaneer, and we have Frostbitten Freebooter. If an enemy is the face, so we get to freeze the face potentially and then deal a lot of damage to it. Then you've got the classic, almost Battlegrounds-like effect of Elisa Goreblade, the legendary. For the rest of your game, your minions have +1 attack. That would be kind of good to get twice. That'd be a lot of good to get twice. You could maybe get a little Zoo Warlock could be a thing. We're getting Elisa Goreblade down on the same turn as the other boy, and we're giving everything +2 attack. Then we can just hit hero power and play shit Warlock minions. So, what do I give the Taurus card? I think this is going to be a theme we see a lot across a lot of these new cards, and I think that new Taurus card will be good. I don't think it's quite card enough. I think it's just good. I'm going to give it 3 stars with the note that we may see some aggro Zoo Warlock might be back instead of this Pain Warlock we're seeing. Let's go through some of the self-damage cards, then we'll look at the legendary that's payoff. Party Fiend, 1 mana. Summon 2 Felbeast, deal 3 to your hero. Now this could be one of the Zoo Warlock cards that I am trying to talk about. This is good. It deals 3 to your hero, which progresses a lot of the things you want to do, but it's also an early play that gets out a little bit on board to counter the aggro decks that are absolutely feasting on the Pain Warlock, dealing 20 to himself, and they only have to get the 10 across the board. So, Party Fiend, great card. Party Fiend fits into an already usable play style. I think Party Fiend, 4 stars. I don't need to do the hands. You guys, I do edit on the fucking stars. I don't want throwing hands up for it. Yeah, come on. Alright. Fearless Flame Juggler. Gain stats equal to the damage your hero has taken this turn. Ooh. There's a good load of way to deal damage to yourself. That is like a 2 mana 6/6 sometimes. Say we're playing fuck me, turn 2, we're playing the Blood Treant, and then we're playing this. Hey, you just got yourself a 2/2 and a 6/6 on turn 2. Yeah, Flame Jucker's gonna find some places in a lot of... I think it only finds itself in Pain Warlock. Like, I don't think it's that good for Zoo. It's specifically good in Zoo or maybe turn 3 if you have Party Fiend. But, like, you don't want to tap then play a 3/3. And, like, those early mana turns... 2 is expensive for a 1/1 that you have to, like, deal damage, right? Flame Juggler. 4 stars. It's still just great in Pain, Warlock. Eat the Imp. Another great Zoo aggro card. Destroy a friendly minion. Draw 3 cards. Oh, if only there was some shit minions we could destroy. Oh, wait. The Party Fiend's already summoning 1/1s that are just going to maybe stick around. You could destroy and then draw 3. That sounds pretty good. Sounds good for a Pain Warlock as well as Zoo. Because then you can just draw more and then you have more chances of hitting your 22 giant, forgotten the name. Eat the Imp. 4 stars. Let's get a bad one out the way. Announce Darkness, 1 star. Like, it's actually just bad in Warlock. It's bad. It's actually awful. Like, what, you're replacing your hero power with a Warlock one. You already have that. It's literally, I think this is made to be the rogue card in Warlock, which is already kind of weird. It's like Warlock got 1 less card this expansion, I'd say. Yeah, Announce Darkness, 1 star. Should have done this. Back on the health theme. We are giving a minion +3/+3 and at the start of the turn dealing 3 damage to your hero with Cursed Souvenir. Could be good for this weird kind of mix of Zoo and Blood. I mean, really, Zoo is at the moment just big Warlock where you're just getting out, playing a Blood Treant, fucking playing 5/5 8/8s, setting your health back to 15, taking damage to yourself doesn't matter. This is just 2 mana giver. I mean, it obviously does matter because it's beneficial, right? But like, you set your health back at 15 with this boy, and then everything's all fine and dandy. So really, it's like 2 mana giver minion 3/3. Great. I think it's like the blow away card in the deck, but I think it's good. I think on 2 is, unless you're playing Party Fiend, you're not gonna have many things out on board. But you're gonna be mulling for Party Fiend, and most games you're gonna have Party Fiend. Cursed Souvenir, 3 stars. Sacrificial Imp now works obviously with the Warlock. Triggers twice. I think having it, you need to destroy it on your turn, and I think that's bad. It's obviously bad, but like, that is like detrimental. When we've seen obviously this effect before, it's been like your 4 mana 4/3 gain armor if your opponent destroyed it on their turn, or the guy that summoned a minion that destroyed it on their turn, like the skeleton dude. That was like on your opponent's turn. Your opponent kind of wants to deal with it anyway. So, oh, let me just put 6 into the imp. Now it does nothing. It's solely good if you can kill it that turn. Or maybe they struggle to deal with it, but I don't think they're going to struggle to deal with it. 1/6 is actually a pretty big stat line. Fuck, we play it on 1/6. We play on 3, and then we eat the imp on 4. And they can't deal with the 1/6. Like, how easy can you do with a Doomsayer? Alright, it's not a 1. But I do... 6/6. He should... I don't think we're fucking around with summoning a Dark Marrow for it. I think in Zoo, you're playing the imp and then you're destroying it at some point. I mean, back in the day, we're talking Viper Hunter Race Final. You're slamming sometimes you are just slamming the Magic Carpet as a 3 mana 1/6 and it's not getting dealt with. Fuck it. That has made me think. Eat the imp. 3 stars. Only reason it's not 4 with the rest of the Zoo cards is that it contextually, It doesn't fit into Blood Warlock as well as some of the other ones do. Health drink, lifesteal, do 3 to a minion. 3 drinks left. Is one card in hand that can deal with 3 things that has lifesteal, so it is a good control card. 3 mana, deal 3 lifesteal. It's okay. It's good. I see it in decks. It's not backbreaking. You wouldn't make a deck because you would not go in control because you've got health drink. It's just good. It's a good card. I think 2 stars. Now, if health drink went face, whoa. Now, what was this? Oh, wait, well, one more. Fellfire Bonfire. I think we spoke about it, but we haven't really spoke about it because we spoke about it in the other card review, and we've spoke about it a little. We've mentioned it, but Fellfire Bonfire, deal 4 to a minion. If it dies, your next Death Realm minion costs 3 less. We've only got Imp. We obviously we've got that's this. We got fuck. We've got a lot of Warlock minions that have death rattles that are big, so it's like we're dealing 4 and then we're playing the Warlock that's like a 5-drop on the next turn that's actually 8. I think it's not like we're playing this for tempo and then we're like getting the Moog Fist out on the same turn. Yeah, it's good. It's good. If you're playing Death Rattle Warlock, you're playing it. I don't think it's like, whoa, that's crazy, dude. So I'm gonna put it at 2 stars. It's not unplayable. Finally, we have Party Verona. If you've taken 8 damage on your turns, summon Aurora Boreas. Aurora Boreas being a 8 mana 8/8. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's 8 mana you use unless you're sat back to hand. Give a minion in your hand Death Rattle, summon Aurora Boreas. It's kind of like Haunted Soldier, but it's better because it's a repeatable effect, which is kind of what I think Haunted Soldier show. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's kind of what I think Haunted Fuck me. What I think Haunted Soldier should have been, maybe as a legendary for Priest. I think it's kind of anyway. Yeah, Ouroboros. You're gonna take 8 damage. You're gonna play this in your Blood Warlock deck. It's gonna be really disgusting and hard to deal with when they're playing free stuff that's 8/8, and then you kill the 8/8, and then it has another 8/8 next to it. Run a silence. Yeah. Verona. 5 stars. 5 stars. It is 6 mana, but you get an 8/8, a 4/4, and a 6/6. Fuck. Do you remember back in the day, Galakron Warlock, you'd play the guy of like summon a demon equal to the stats of your hand. We played that, and you'd be happy if you're playing that on 6 and getting like a 2 mana 2/2 and a fucking 6/6. So a repeatable 8/8. Oh yeah, Verona's good. Verona's class. I reckon they'll put Verona to like, if you've taken 12 damage on your turn, so summon Ouroboros, so you've got more chance to get under the guard and hit them with some shivs. I can't remember if we gave Dark Marrow a rating, but I think the ability to add Warlock cards to the deck is good. And I think it has some uses to synergize. There's a one of in a 30 card deck that you're not going to play the whole deck Death Rattle to be around it, but you are going to draw a ton of cards with Eat the Imp. So it's a bit more consistent to get something good. Also wonder what the synergy is like if you have an Ouroboros card, because that should have Death Rattle, so it'd instantly destroy it. And then you get the 8/8, and it would trigger twice, so you get 2 8/8s, then go back to your hand. Fuck. Dark Marrow 4 stars after I've just realised that, and yeah, Verona's definitely nailed 5, because you're going to be really easy, like say your Verona's Ouroboros goes on Party Fiend, next turn for 5 mana, you're playing Summoner of Dark Marrow, you get your Party Fiend summoning 2 8/8s, and then, oh what, we've got 2 mana spare to fucking We're on turn 7, sorry, after doing this. So we've got 2 mana spare. We can eat the imp, like one of the foul fiends, and we're just drawn 2. I know I've just described the 2 legendary setup there, but like, come on. It's hard to say this is gonna be bad. This is good. When your legendaries have synergy, you're in for a good time. Yeah, Verona 4, Dark Marrow, Verona 5, Dark Marrow 4. Hope you enjoyed. I'm probably do the next review tomorrow. These are gonna come out daily. There's only so much talking about cards I can do before I actually want to get in and sling some cards myself. I'm gonna keep this to the side though and keep the party outfit going because we are in the Perils of Paradise, baby, and I can't wait for the new expansion. Although I'm literally in a different country when it comes out, so I can't play it for about a week. But anyway, can't wait. We'll have to see. I hope you enjoyed the cover video. Bye.